Self-development is the process of improving oneself in order to become better and more successful in life. It is a process of becoming better that involves changing your habits, beliefs, values, and goals. The following books are among the most influential self-development books. Clear goals and values are not enough to ensure success. It is equally important to reject artificial ideas about both the meaning of life and human relationships. The quality that ensures triumph is hard work, persistence, discipline, and desire for high moral principles coupled with a creative mind. Stephen Covey studied a lot of literature on leadership and success. Any person will eventually realize their own success with the principles that we all stick to. This quote was well studied by many great people and they have come to the same conclusion. Follow your true self and stick with eternal truths that are unbreakable in any situation for your long-term success. Covey is using modern language and examples that are close to the human experience in order to tell us how moral and ethical values, which all religions preach, should be applied in our lives. The book looks like a modern-day revised version of the Ten Commandments. Most interestingly, while Stephen Covey is mainly influenced by Viktor Frankl's saying yes to life, he never mentions the Bible. Of Covey's philosophy is that a person is always free to choose how to respond to a particular situation. Even if there is no hope, in the most hopeless of situations, a person still has a choice. Even in prison, they have freedom to act. This means that nobody can control a person fully, they are not just puppet controlled by their surroundings. Sometimes, life throws you without a way out. It's easy to think that you're trapped or in time trouble when suffering from debt. That's when Covey's positive approach can come in handy. What is this book about? This book is based on a revolutionary concept discovered by renowned psychologist Carol Dweck after 20 years of research. From it you will learn why intelligence and talent do not yet guarantee success. How, on the contrary, they can stand in his way. Why rewarding intelligence and talent often jeopardizes achievement and how to improve a child's performance or a manager's productivity. Fixed-minded people, with a fixed mindset, believe that innate intelligence and talent are unchanging. They spend time proving to everyone that they are smart and talented instead of developing their talents. In addition, they believe that talent leads to success in itself. And they are wrong. People with a flexible mind, with a growth mindset, believe that all qualities can be developed by systematically working on oneself, and the initial level of intelligence and talent is just a starting point. This approach builds a love of constant learning and resilience to difficulties and failures. It is unlikely that there will be at least one outstanding person who would not possess these qualities. The transition to an agile mindset enhances motivation and productivity in business, education, and sports. It enriches personal relationships. When you read this book, you will know how it works. The brain can differentiate between events that happen in the external world and those that happen in our thoughts. This means we are free to create the life we want. But you have to know and use the right tools. We are happy to announce that Joe Dispenza, author of a new book about brain and ability development and latest discoveries in neuroscience, has used AI assistance for some of the writing. The book The Zero Limits Brain will be released soon. Whether you want to know about wealth management or learn how to manage your own finances, this book can help you. Get a copy today and start building your financial foundation. The chapters in the author's book all feature sound, timeless principles. They will help you just like they've helped so many others and play a key role in your journey to financial advancement. The book demonstrates that each of us is capable of making our dreams come true. True, this is very often interfered with by some of our obligations, disappointments, and everyday routine. As a result, we are often content with less than we deserve. Just read one law every day, and your wildest dreams will come true very soon. Within a month, you will begin to lead the lifestyle that you have dreamed of and deserve. Speaking of a person's skillful handling of money, we mean not so much his knowledge as his actions. Teaching even very intelligent people the right behavior can be difficult. It's clear that people who have money rely heavily on mathematics. That being said, stats and formulas don't necessarily tell us the whole story, so it's important to take a look at numbers from different angles. Unfortunately, in the real world, people make financial decisions based on a variety of different things. In other words, charts and statistics are not usually enough to convince someone to buy a product or service. Instead, conversations over dinner or in conferences rooms where personal history, your own unique worldview, and marketing come into play an important role. Morgan Housel shares 19 stories in his book The Psychology of Money which reveal how people view money and provide lessons you can learn from to help improve your understanding of this essential topic. It's frustrating how hard people try, but the bank account never seems to grow. It may look like they have all the necessities down, a good education, full-time work, a reliable income source, yet they're still struggling with their finances. To find out the causes of enrichment, the authors of The Millionaire Next Door traveled all over America, interviewing over 500 millionaires and 11,000 high-income earners. If you're wondering how ordinary people get rich, this book is for you. Regardless of your income, there will always be people who earn more. Does this mean they are smarter than you? Most likely no. Or maybe they work 10 or 20 times more? Bodo Schäfer insists that this is not the case at all and explains how they win their cash games. It is important to know the rules here, as those who know them usually win. Bodo Schäfer's new book presents the revolutionary possibilities of today's business world. They are not crazy baiters. However, if you follow his recommendations, you will definitely outperform your competitors who have not yet adapted. If you are interested in creating guaranteed sources of income, then Robert Allen's book will be very useful to you. It teaches people how they can create many different sources of income and use knowledge to create prosperity throughout their lives. You will learn about 10 ways to make a lot of money on the side, spending little time and almost no out-of-pocket investment. Find out how one great deal can get you started with this profitable system. Are you having trouble managing your finances or figuring out where to allocate your resources? The world's first financial psychologist, Harv Eker, will help you figure out which subconscious programs may be holding you back financially. This book is the perfect way to get around those obstacles and start a new life. You will learn how to manage your money wisely and even learn what forms of passive income exist. Using compound interest is also a fantastic way to quickly turn your capital into more wealth.